Okay, so this one we have Hava Nagila, and this is a Hebrew folk song. On this one, we are in the key of A minor, right? Yep. So we're gonna look through this page, and we're gonna see all of our G sharps, remembering that we have that G sharp in the key of A minor. That's that kind of augmented seventh. So that's gonna be kind of a common thread that's gonna really let us know we're in the key of A minor for this guy. And let's go ahead and do the right hand, left hand alone, and then we'll do hands together. On the very top, in the beginning there, it gives us a cut time, so we have that common time with a line through it, meaning we're going to count these 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, all the way through for this one. I don't think it changes time signatures. Yeah, so same thing. We're going to start with E. This is our E octave. Remembering our intervals there, this is a nice eighth. 1, 2, 1, 2. Back down, we have the E. Make sure to pedal on that one. Come back up. 2. We have a 4 chord. Make sure to do E, A, C on this one. So this is our 4 chord, and we're going to do that again. 1, 2. Back down, E major chord. Make sure to do a nice staccato on that next one. Back to E major. Okay, let's go ahead and take the repeat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's go ahead and do the right hand here. We have E. So this has some nice accents here. So make sure to give a nice kind of punch on the key for this one. 1, 2. On this one, we have that uh, quarter rests there, so we're gonna have like a 1, 2, 1, 2. So again, with that G sharp, if you are having a little bit of trouble counting that initial kind of quarter rest, you can do just a kind of a tap on the piano or on your leg, or you can do kind of a like a head nod, or kind of have your whole body sort of feel that initial beat there. So I'll just tap on my leg here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2, bum, ba, da, dum, bum, ba, dum, bum. So again, from the beginning, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's go ahead and try both hands. So on these ones, I'll do really slow. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Again, kind of going back to the repeat. These notes on the right hand, E, and then G sharp, F, E, G sharp, G sharp. Rest, B, A, G sharp, A, rest, C, B, A, G sharp. Make sure to go over the top of this one. 3, 2, 1. Use your number 3 here. Go over the top to G sharp, F. This is an F, E, F, G. So these two ones here will be where those eighth notes are. And I think that's it for this one. So, that was the repeat on that one. Okay, let's go ahead and go to measure 10. On this one, let's do left hand first. I'm going to do kind of the same thing with this one. So on the first two lines, we notice that we have that repeat there. On the next two lines, we also have a repeat that are repeating these two lines. So let's find our E position. On this one, you can do a nice short kind of a very accented bum, but it doesn't quite have an accent. Actually, the right hand has an accent, but the left hand bum, 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 bum. So we're going down, D position, bum, 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 bum. On measure 14, go back up. D position, we're going to play your D. Use your 1, 3 on this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this is again our 4 chord. Make sure to do a nice short. With this kind of Hebrew kind of folk song style, it has a lot of those kind of accents and kind of these short kind of punctuated marks. It has a lot of kind of energy to these ones. So it kind of starts a little slow, and then it oftentimes will speed up and get faster and faster. But we don't need to worry about like increasing speed. Just make sure to keep a nice steady tempo for this piece. Okay, so remember E, go down to D, and then go up to the next D position for that. Okay, right hand we have a G sharp. Bum, bum. This one we have a triplet. These are gonna be really fast. So when you're counting these, 1, 2. So you're gonna feel that 2 right when you're playing the half note. So it'll be like right between the half note and the triplet. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So when you're playing both hands, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we're kind of holding that triplet like right towards the very end, like right before you get to that next downbeat on the measure. That's when you play that little triplet there. So it'll be not quite after the half note, but like kind of more towards the downbeat, towards the next measure. So we're really holding on. Okay, so back to right hand. This is G. Give that one a nice accent. 1, 2. This is F, G natural. Yeah. Okay, next one we're gonna go to F, E, F, E, D. Okay, so one more time on those ones. On those ones, what I would do for developing your technique is you can kind of do like little trills or little kind of like trill exercises. Try to play just the 2 and 3s as quickly as possible. What we're doing is oftentimes for technical exercises, we're not interested so much in the sound as much as just getting the fingers to move fast, getting the muscles to actually kind of respond and move faster. So when you're playing these, really just, play those as fast as you can. We're stimulating the muscles, really kind of building the dexterity. And then after that, you can go back into your P's. So again, counting 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go to measure 14. Right hand, we're in the D position. 1, 2, 1, 2. So this one, this is all like in D position. 1, 2, 1, 2. Use your number 3 on the G sharp. This is gonna be 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, back to the beginning. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So on that one, I went ahead and skipped the 1, went straight to 2. So kind of skipping that 1 on the repeat and going to 2. On this one, this is your right hand. You have a C, E, A. This was kind of a transition period going to the next page. So this is going to be C, E, A again. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. For the left hand, we're going to be kind of like in the A position at least for the starting point. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. On this next one, use your number 2 on the E, and the thumb is going to go to the A. So you should have a full octave there. Use your number 2 on the E. 1, 2, 1, 2. So playing both of those with the chord. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, and that kind of builds us towards the next transition here. Let's do the left hand first. We're going to be in the A position. So we're going to play these 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So on measure 27, this is our kind of our broken 4 chord here with the A and D and F. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's do just that much. So we'll go to measure 30 and then we'll go to the right hand. Okay, on the right hand we have some eighth notes here. On the fingering, I think the fingering is fine. Use 3, 2, 1. So you're going to use that same A. Use 3, 2, 1 on this one. Those are some good exercises as well. You can just keep repeating those. So you play again 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. And what that's going to do is really help you to kind of get a sense or kind of understanding of where that hammer is sort of moving in the piano. So we're really getting a much more kind of clear understanding of kind of how to rapidly play on the key and kind of work with the hammer action that's happening in the piano to get that quick repetitive sort of note motion. Okay, so this one, 3, 2, 1. Then we're in that A position. Boom. Same pattern. Move to B. And that's the right hand. So let's go ahead and do both hands. Alrighty, we're on measure 31. The left hand is going to go up to E. This is the E position. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And so on this one, E, G sharp, D. And then the next one, you have A and C on that guy. The right hand will have B. You have a G sharp E. Use your 1 here on E. Bum, bum. So this is C, B, A, G sharp, E. And that's it for that one. So now we're going to get into measure 35. This is kind of the same pattern that's been what's going on from the first page. So again, bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, bum. So on this one, this is where it kind of switches up. It's kind of leading us toward the end here. Measure 41, we have a D. This is our D position there. Right hand is going to be an interval of a 6. You have A and F. 1, 2. On this one, the left hand E, B, D. The right hand is going to be G sharp on this one again. So when you're counting that one, 1, 2, 1. So we're going to hold that very last note is a quarter note. So hold that like a little, just a hair bit longer from a 1. And then on the next one, this is a left hand A and C. Right hand is going to be on A. So this is 1, 2, 1. So when the left hand comes down, you're going to go to the A position. You're going to play with E, D, C, B, and then you have that A and C fifth there. So 1, 2, 1. On the right hand, we're going to go up C and A. 1, 2, 1. And that's it. So for this one, if you're having trouble counting these, there's a lot of kind of notes that are sort of happening in between each of those counts. So if it's a little bit easier, you can count these like 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once you kind of get a sense of where the notes are and the timing is, then you can kind of go to cut time and do 1, 2, 1, 2. And that will be a little bit of an easier transition. What I would also do as well is make sure to use your good old metronome. On this one, the metronome is 92 to 100. So again, notice on the very top there, we're counting half notes. So each one of these beats is going to be right with the half note. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's going to be the same way, like all the way through. Okay, so that's this one. And make sure to start slow, go slow all the way through, and then as you're kind of getting more comfortable with the notes, kind of speed up the tempo as you're using your metronome. Kind of go a little bit faster, a little bit faster, a little bit faster, all the way up until you can get it to 92. If you'd like to do an extra challenge for these ones, you can definitely play it faster. This one is a lot of energy and moving fast. So you can go up to maybe 120 or get it into the allegro speed. I think would be fine for this. Okay, and that's it for this one.